Hey everybody, welcome to WRNG News. I'm Pat Caparucio and this is
Art Sullivan.
Art Sullivan.
Or Art Superintendent, I don't care. It all depends on how you feel today.
It took him a while to get there. So let's talk about potholes.
Well, I was so used to giving a fake name, I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Talk about
Holes.
Oh, potholes. Yes,
Yeah.
potholes.
I wonder if they could use marijuana to fill in the potholes in Michigan. They could really get rich.
Well, yeah.
It'd be cushy, right? Huh? Oh. And if you got stuck in one, you'd have some medication.
Well, the nice thing about it, instead of dropping down, you get a little high.
That was great.
Did I misspeak?
No, it's just funny.
I noticed an article in the newspaper yesterday about a huge amount of fake $20 bills being found in fast food restaurants.
Okay.
Well, I started thinking about it. Well, fast food restaurants generally have artificial flavor, artificial color, maybe counterfeit food. I don't know.
I know where you're going with this, but keep going.
Right. So, if you're getting counterfeit food, why not pay with counterfeit
bills.
money? Yeah,
okay.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. So, the economy's doing good. That's what they say.
That's something else that really surprises me. My economy isn't doing very well.
Yeah, it hasn't affected me whatsoever. I think I've filed less on taxes this year, but that's just me. That's my perspective. I'm an actor. I've never made any money.
And I'm Irish, and if you look back in the old real estate deeds,
You're
wouldn't
Irish?
allow us anywhere.
I didn't know you were Irish.
Oh, yeah, I'm part Irish.
Oh, good.
That's
Good
where
to
the
know.
Sullivan comes from.
Ah, well, I think I'm part Scottish. So what does that mean? We're neighbors?
I don't know, but I've never got you to pay for anything.
That's true, so it shows. Oh wait, it's not me that's Scottish, it's my wife. Got it wrong. She's half Scottish.
Is that why she wears the kilts all the time?
Yep, that's
Carries a shillelagh? No, that's Irish too.
yeah, that's why we got married. She looks good in the kilt. Better than me. Anyway.
I had to do that with my first wife. Got so tired of it, I finally had her kilt. And moving on.
I'll put some drums in there. So I got just a couple of news stories here. A young child climbed into a front-load washing machine at a laundromat, then turned it on before he was noticed. The child was not injured. He was agitated, though.
Ooh.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Here's another one. 57-year-old woman in Florida who tased a man was charged with battery. Thanks to the taser, so was the man.
Oh, that's awful.
That's from my friend Sal Palumbo gave that to me. I thought that was pretty good.
Did you hear that in North Dakota, a woman lost her teaching certificate literally because she beat her husband to death? When asked why she did it, she replied, "He'll listen to me the next time I talk to him."
Oh, I like this next one here. Woman's on trial for beating her husband to death with his guitar collection. It's right along what you were saying. The judge said, first offender? She says no. First a Gibson, then offender. Hey, welcome to Cougar Call In, and we're here today with two of the world's most renowned cougars, Betty and sorry, I got kind of messed up. Betty and Veronica. Perhaps you've heard of them. They've each been married 16 times each, and they still got plenty of tread left on them. Trust me on that one. They're not retreads; they're real tread. Real tread. Okay. Anyways, so when was your last marriage, dear?
3 years, sir.
3 years, and yours?
Last month.
Last month. Okay. All right. Well, the purpose of this show is a call-in, write-in campaign, and you can ask these ladies anything about dating. Okay. It doesn't matter your age range. They recently did a little show at the Senior Citizens Center.
You are never too old to date, and if you make a mistake, you just try again.
Right.
You know what, we're on our 17th if we go forward.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, together or not.
Yeah, she met someone at the senior home.
But 17, you should be older than 17.
Right. Well, they're banned now from the senior home because too many senior hookups, because of their advice.
You gotta get the juices flowing.
And
it's
the ventilators.
healthy. We're appealing
That
the
oxygen
decision.
tank.
Okay, the producer's saying get the heck off the stage.
Come on,
All right,
we have-
okay,
we have
I'm out of here.
men and women and,
Okay.
and everything in between.
Everything else, right. You specialize in farm hands. Okay.
What do they say?
That they did it in the
Oh, there's a
Burger King.
Whopper in there, right?
Yeah, well.
Okay, we're done. We're done. Next caller.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, ladies.
Well, hello.
Hey, this is
Barry.
the most interesting man in the world.
Most distinguished man in the world?
Yeah, that's it too.
Wait a minute. Disgusting?
That too.
Disgusting and distinguished. Yeah, so how can we assist you, disgusting and distinguished?
No. We don't
Well,
want to assist him. Do you
I've
have
been
a
banned from
particular
North
question?
America for dating too much.
Well,
Wish it
we're
were-
only a North American company, so thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye. Next.
Hi, Veronica. This is T-Mobile. Your bill is currently past.
T-Mobile.
Bill. The only bill I want is on my
You know,
bed.
there's a new position called the T. Have you heard of it yet?
No, sir.
No,
Man, they did a good job on you,
they're
babe.
adding to the Kama
Betty.
Sutra too.
Betty, you're looking good.
Oh,
Hello.
thank you.
Hello, ladies.
Bert.
Oh,
Hello, ladies.
oh, hello.
Oh, this is
Elvis.
Elvis. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you from Kalamazoo, Michigan here.
Oh,
Hey, babies.
can you shake, rattle, and roll, women?
Oh, yeah, baby. I remember when I dated you way back when.
Nothing but a hound dog.
I was your first husband. Remember that?
Oh,
baby.
yes.
Husband.
Well,
Yeah, you
third.
still like that peanut butter and banana sandwich?
Oh,
Enema?
I told you I love food. You know,
Did
you
he
get
just say a peanut butter enema?
no peanut peanut butter and bananas.
Oh,
you can
banana?
You can slice them up into little, you know,
no,
like
no.
like
There was
pasties
somebody
and-
named Bobbit that took care of a banana. We're done. We're
Hey, baby.
done.
Hey, baby.
Husband's,
Oh, but bananas, peanut butter, and chocolate.
ex-husband's
like-
gone.
This
That's
happens
why
every
they're
time I
exes.
mention bananas, you know.
Elvis
the ladies
has
go
left
crazy.
the building. Click.
Oh.
Damn it, man. I hate when they return like that.
Yeah, but they're, you know. Oh, wait, I didn't give him
Hey,
any
what I wanna
advice.
know-
I didn't forget to give him
Hi,
advice.
hi,
is that?
hi, Veronica and Sarah. Hi.
Wait a minute.
How you guys?
It's Batty.
Oh, right. It doesn't
Veronica.
matter. Hi,
does.
listen.
I want.
Wait.
Wait.
He doesn't even know our names.
That's all right.
Come
Fine.
on. Wait a minute. I've got a story to tell you, Betty. Let's put this thing on hold. I love you,
I
Betty.
want another caller. I have really.
You want another caller? You
I
want
want
another husband?
well, that
Come
too,
on.
but I want another
I
caller.
I'll take a date then.
Hey, Betty.
Oh, hi.
is that-
Hi.
caller?
This is Mike. I'm from Detroit.
Hi,
Listen,
Mike. You're not the guy that
Big D.
the lady. I know, but
Ladies, I really need some advice. Well, it's more so for Betty. Betty, you look
Betty
like
always
a
gets the
good
call.
time in a
Rare.
can.
Rare.
Listen, what would you say is the best place for you to make a whoopee?
to make a whoopee.
That's a comedian.
Well, the best place to make a whoopee or a whoopee, I guess.
Sewing machine?
Sewing machine.
That's what you put under the person, right? When they sit?
Best place
Whoopee cushion.
to fool around.
Oh, fool around.
Fool around is in a tree fort.
It's that damn attic.
Betty, I knew that this
With
is
the
the right
bats
question
flapping
for
around?
you because
where the talking bug
you,
man was.
I'm sorry.
you seem like a role play kind of girl, and you know.
Is that what you're looking for? Do you want advice towards role playing people who are adventurous
Cinnabon.
type girls?
Absolutely. I like
He's
to go
trying
on
to date you,
little
babe.
treasure hunts and collect things like glass
Well, if
bottles.
you're looking for women who like to role play, then you have to play games that are RPG games that you could if
I
you're-
want to make love under a freeway overpass.
a freeway
Pigeons.
overpass. But there's a
Pigeons are
lot
under
of people
there.
down on 8 Mile underneath that overpass
Man,
that I'm sure they'd be willing to.
8
Man,
Mile
there
and
are
75,
pigeons under that
yes.
overpass.
But there's lots of women under there that would participate in some role playing there.
You smell
Yes.
me now?
I wanna play like I'm homeless because I actually am, and
then-
but just really
him
liven
off.
up the homeless experience.
The homeless experience. Well, just invest in cardboard boxes and we'll have a good day. All right.
You and her.
Well,
I'm out.
cardboard,
No. Just you
You just
get
said
some.
we'll have a good
the
time. Now
cardboard
you're
kind of
dating this
chafes
man from
around
Big D.
the nether
looking
region.
for
If
the
he
man
has
with
a
the
big
big
D,
D.
I'll go visit the big D.
Well, stop it, man. Tell him to drop those drawers.
Well, half of the big D fell off, if you know what I mean, for
God.
gangrene.
Well, that
So,
that
Bye.
happens sometimes underneath the.
This just
rid
in.
of-
Okay.
email.
All right. Thank you, Big D. You have a good day now. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
What do we got now? All right. How? Well, Chuck.
Wait a minute.
Chuck wrote in, and
Yeah,
he
but
needed to know.
Chuck-
He needed to know how much wood was needed to Chuck. How much
Well,
wood do
wait
you
a
need?
minute.
if you-
Why would a man want to know about wood?
Well, I'm sure he wants to know how much wood could.
A woodchuck. Chuck. Wait a minute. Now, this is wrong. You got the wrong
Well,
show, babe.
Well, I don't
Wait
know.
a minute. Okay.
That's some good advice. I'm
Is it?
going to assume that anything anybody sends in here is about how to appeal to a mate
Oh, to a mate.
To a mate. So
Okay,
if he
okay.
wants to know how much wood a woodchuck could chuck, so I'm gonna assume I'm just guessing
Is
that
this
he's,
all animals, beavers too?
well, I guess.
We're gonna chuck a wood.
Well, we've got a
Beaver.
big D with a beaver and some
rid of
wood
him.
that needs to be
we
chucked.
need new ideas.
Chuck, Chuck.
Maybe we
I don't
read
know.
this wrong.
Chuck,
Charles.
Chuck.
Maybe it's Charles.
You know what rhymes with?
Hello,
You know what rhymes with?
Wait, wait,
Oh
we
wait.
got a
Oh, we got a caller. Woo.
I'm Chuck. And
Hi,
I
Chuck.
wrote the email. I think you're a little confused.
We are.
I was asking about dating advice for my woodchuck. My woodchuck has been barren for the last 12 years. What can I do?
Well, you know
attract a
what?
mate?
We're gonna hook you up with. I think it was George that was arrested for the animal husbandry.
Right.
So we
got someone for you,
He's
babe.
got someone that will hook you right up.
We've
Thank you
got
very
something
much,
for you.
Chuck.
Okay, that's the last one, and we're almost out of time.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Oh. Well. You
Listen,
know.
it depends
what?
on-
What do
Go
women?
ahead, go ahead.
What do women really want? Well, there's.
A house.
Well, no.
A car.
Yeah, but the big D.
No.
Oh, big D. Big D. Beaver occasionally. Definitely the wood. And then the house and the car and the food.
I'll take house, car.
Yeah, but we can get that ourselves.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Call In with Cougars, or Cougar Call In as they like to call it, and we ran out of time here. Say goodbye, ladies. Okay. And remember, when you're feeling a little catty, dial in to Call In with Cougars, or Cougar Call In is like
yes.
the guy version is Call In with Cougars, because
Did he just say his virgin?
His virgin?
His
Yeah,
call in?
You have a virgin?
I'm a virgin.
Cougar call in, ladies and gentlemen. Cougar call in.
That's why your marriage didn't work. He's
Damn it,
still a
man.
virgin. Oh my God.
Oh.
We love you, world.
Oh. Goodbye.
Hello, folks. I'm here to introduce to you the brand new, it's amazing. It's a new breakfast cereal. It's called sugar-coated Weeblies. But that's kind of a misnomer because it's not really sugar-coated. It's chocolate-coated, maple-coated, dipped in caramel sugar cubes. You can't get a better tasting cereal. You can't get any cereal at all because it's all sugar. If you need roughage in your diet, doggone it, eat the box. That's what it's there for. Brought to you by the American Dental Society. They'll be seeing you. Let's stop and think about things a little bit. I know, it's hard. You don't want to do that. But once in a long, long while, you've got to take the bull by the horns. You got to take that bull out of the china shop, and you got to listen to my bull for a little while. Thank you.
I'm Joe Incognito, and I have another proposition for you. Referee for hire. You know how you watch the games and you see the calls and you say he missed the call? Well, for a small fee, you can rent a referee to have right in your house, and he'll call the game for you and straighten things out. And for a small extra fee, our referees will oversee the beer and the chips so that one person isn't hogging them and there isn't any improper procedure going down. And we would have timeouts, regulated timeouts for the restroom. Because you got that one person who always, you know.
Azrael, I told you you can't take your smoke breaks up here.
I bet you want your landscaper to be freaky like me. Woo! How's that for watering your lawn? Woo! Woo! Oh yeah, I'm sexy. I'm sexy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Water your lawn. I'm sexy. I'm sexy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you're gonna dream, dream big. If you're gonna fail, fail big. And if you're gonna lie, lie big.
Good evening. Welcome to Kindling. I'm your host, Beautiful Roberts. Greeting me today to talk about plans for world domination. This is his 28th installment on plans for world domination. Jenkins, tell us, the 28th installment, tell us how 28 times you have planned for world domination and come up short.
Well, you just have to do it in little steps. You know how they say the longest journey starts with one step?
One step.
Each one was a step.
Yes.
So I'm on step 28. The wonderful thing is, you notice how small the book is?
Yes.
That's because nobody reads anymore anyway.
Right. So the information is practical, you say?
It's all there. All you have to do is you start small, like I was telling you before the show.
Yes.
I became a block captain. Because it was a elected position.
Yes.
I talked to the federal government, and they gave me a great deal of free military surplus that was still in
Military surplus, you say? So there are weapons of mass destruction on your block?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
What the whole idea was, we started out small, we got into the weapons, then we got into urban renewal.
Oh, urban renewal.
Yeah, because if you blow things up, you could easily replace them. It's much easier
That makes a lot of sense, because you can buy the land for far less than what you would have bought the land for had there been something on it.
Well, part of my problem was the big cities, because they had urban renewal.
Yes.
What they kept doing, they kept outbidding me.
Yes. Yes. Wonderful. I'm so glad that you mentioned the urban renewal aspect, because in the city of Detroit there are several populated sections that need urban renewal. How would you take your 2018 plan for rural dominance and apply it to those infrastructure?
Well, I don't mean to be insulting, Raspy, but you're a perfect example. If you're asking me questions like this, you haven't read the book either.
I've read the book, but I wanted you to tell the viewers, those who have not read the book, this magnificent piece of literature that's truly a formidable part of the American society as it stands today. Kanye West would certainly recommend this book to all of his African American consultants.
Well, the whole idea is that you start out small, you get up to a certain point, you start getting free stuff from the government.
Yes.
And then you find a henchman.
Subsidized loans.
Not loans, it's all free. They just give it to you.
They give it to you.
Right, but that's not the important part. The important part is you need a henchman.
Yes. Now, what step should one find the henchman of the 28 steps that you've toiled over?
Well, I'm sorry, Rasputin, but that's for book number 29.
Yes, okay. Well, come back and join us next year as we search again plans for world dominance.
And by then, I'll be running things. Thank you very much.
We appreciate your time. and your pestilence to our patients.
Well, this just in. My intern here is just throwing something at me. Pecan pie. Pecan pie has been named the world's most famous pie in the world. As a matter of fact, Disney has bought all the pecan pie production in the world and now has a market on it, kind of like Monsanto has a market on soybean and corn production.
Nice. Now, Monsanto, that's the guy down over on 4th Street in Cass, right? That he also washes cars and sells picture frames.
I go there just because of his name. Hey, Monsanto. Monsanto. How you doing, dude?
He's got picture frames made out of old hubcaps.
Yeah, he does. He's cool.
Yeah, he's a real good guy.
Yeah.
I like him.
You know,
I haven't had any of his pecan pie yet, but it seems as though you've got a lot of experience
it's
with
some
pecan
good
pie.
stuff. Me and Santana went down there and got some.
Oh, you went down there with Santana, with the man.
With Santana, the singer.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's actually his son, Man Santa.
Okay.
Santo. Yeah. And his brother's Man Santos. Deuce.
Tres. All three of them. All three of y'all.
All right, what you got, dude?
Okay, well, this just in.
Yeah. Oh, that intern's a little slow today.
Yeah, he is a little slow.
I heard he was on the track team and he's ran 2 miles.
Samson Delilah. The old story of an oil change that went bad with a Dodge Stratus.
Right.
Over on I-75 and
the
94.
underpass. The underpass? Oh, I-75 and 94.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I'm thinking 8 Mile and I-75.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's close.
Right.
You can jog there.
Right. There used to be a guy doing windshields, but he started his own oil change business called the Samson and Delilah Oil Change.
Yes.
Yeah. Your own woman. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I created my own woman on several occasions using a game of Sims. However, she would break up with me about 5 minutes into the video game.
So it was a very smart video game.
Very, very, very smart.
Very intuitive.
Very intuitive. She knew that there was nothing that she could get from the relationship. So, yeah.
She knew to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, she got out of with cheap car parts and
yeah, she ran off with the milkman.
Outsourced labor.
You sent her, put her in the milk chute, and off she went.
Yeah, because
okay.
I'm lactose intolerant.
All right, well, let me see what the intern threw at me. Bubble bath. I guess that's why he crunched this up. Bubble baths are becoming popular, and in Times Square, they're in that whole fountain nowadays doing bubble baths.
They're doing bubble baths in the fountain.
Right, because there's a new law that says bubble baths are legal everywhere because they're going to be out in the Space Force. The Space Force.
Oh, right. And it's hard to make a bubble in space.
Right. But when you do make a bubble, you can heave it towards Earth and bubble bath an entire country.
My goodness.
It's good stuff, man. Good stuff.
So that whole heating up and putting the entering the Earth's atmosphere doesn't affect the bubble.
It actually makes it harder. Okay, and it'll pop on the nearest tall building, and then just cover everybody in bubble, and everybody will be clean. It's a campaign.
So they'll be aiming at all the Trump towers from space, is what you're saying.
He who will not be named. Yes, I don't say that name because
I see.
I do not allow swearing on my show.
I
told you before.
I'm sorry. I've been scolded.
Although it is your show, but I actually have an appointment in July for butt implants, and boy, that was a pretty good throw by that intern.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Auditioning for the Tigers right now.
Applesauce. Okay.
Applesauce, butt implants, pecan pies.
Yeah.
This sounds like a tasty show we got right now.
It is a tasty show. Well, applesauce has been banned by the Canadians.
Canadians, why?
Well, just imports of American applesauce has been found to be harmful to Canadians' health.
Really? Because they've got better apples.
They do have better apples. Yes, that's what they're claiming anyway. So they put a 275% tariff on American applesauce.
My God.
And consequently, the price of applesauce will go down. So it's not such a bad thing.
Okay.
It's kind of like they put a 275% tax or tariff on milk and dairy products.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you go to Kroger's.
That cheese.
I know. The poor farmers, are going bankrupt because I can buy milk at Kroger's for $1 a gallon now up in Port Huron.
$1 a gallon.
$1 a gallon. Yep. Believe it or not.
I do believe it.
It's true. 55 cents for eggs.
Get out of here.
Yeah. No. I'll get out of here. Okay. You fire me?
No. I just can't believe that produce within the States is doing that well. That's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's not really produce, is it?
No, it's not. Produce would be lettuce, tomatoes.
Right, and almonds and cheese.
You do whatever you want. You're the boss here.
Well,
all right. What do you got for the end? We got something?
One of the things that I'd like to leave all the viewers with is that no matter how many caterpillars climb your tower.
Can you say that again?
Caterpillars?
It's going to be the caterpillars. Itsy bitsy caterpillar went up the spider's spout.
It's that ferret blood. Water.
All right, you hosers. The itsy bitsy caterpillars.
Are we in tight? This is serious.
No, you speak with that accent. I want to hear the caterpillars.
You're making my mouth not right.
Your mouth ain't right anyway. You're gonna point at. You're gonna point at our audience.
That's the one I'm in.
Oh, you gonna threaten our audience now?
Yes, it's a threat.
I'm gonna send you back to Canada.
They're gonna send everybody to Canada
if
you don't get your butt implants and your applesauce shredded on the QG.
That's right.
With caterpillars.
Okay, this is WRNG News. I'm Pat Cabarusio, and the real Canadian side has come out because he did the trigger hypnosis word of caterpillars, which is makes me show my Canadian side, eh, Hoser?
I don't care if that camera's not lit. I'm just going to keep staring.
You're going to keep staring. All right. We'll see you next week, and I'll let you know if I'm here if you see me. Bye, Hosers. See you next time. You okay? I think he's turned to stone.
Focused. This is my cherish version.
All right, we're done.
Cherish.
Gotta let us go for a little bit.
Because still I am. I'm almost invisible.
You are invisible. You're like Harry Potter.
Oh, man.
The invisible cloak. Ridiculous. That's when you freeze. Ridiculous. Hey, that's pretty good.
You see that?
Hey, do some more faces. Go on. Keep going. Keep going.
Zatarans.
No, make a face.
Oh, make a face?
Make a face and look there. Ridiculous. Okay. No, a face.
Oh, I
That's
did
your
make
normal
a face.
face.
That's not normal
That's
face.
your normal face.
This is my normal face.
Are you afraid you're going to get wrinkles? Ah, there you go. Good. Make another face. Ridiculous. Come on. There you go. That's better.
It's stages of sadness.
Stages of sadness.
Yeah, like I'll wake up. I'm like, oh man, I woke up again.
Oh.
Then like as I go to work, and I'm like, oh man, I'm at work again.
I don't think any cameras are on.
It's all right. It doesn't.
That one might be on.
Just keep talking about my life.
Your life? Okay.
Yeah.
Keep talking. Keep rolling. Let's hear what he has to say about his life.
I'm running out of socks.
You're running out of
Thank you.